Greetings, Moonstomper Roonies everywhere. I see you. A warm welcome back to the channel. I'm Mrs. Moonstomper.
I'm Mr. Moonstomper. Moonstomper Roonies.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Why not?
What can I say about that? Guys, the warmest of welcomes back to the channel.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate your company.
Oh yes.
So, this video is, I think it's fair to say, as Mrs. Moonstomper, this is all about nothing, and we'll explain a little bit more as we sort of delve into this.
It's like a freestyle conversation.
Yeah, it is, and there's a couple of reasons. So I think really what we need to do is get rid of the elephant in the room. So, okay, no, not really. Okay, last week's video, so we did a video called Psychedelia, and that was a psychedelia special, and it was a feature length, was it not?
Yes, it was.
It was just over an hour long. And I thought, well, I would think that because I'm biased, I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
You put a lot of work into it.
It was probably, it was 15 to 20 hours work. Now, we do put a lot into these videos, and I've got, at the moment, well, I did have 3 jobs, I've now got 2 jobs because I've just packed one in.
Yes.
And the reason I've done that is I'm concentrating more on this, because I think this is more important than getting paid. Which sounds really, really bizarre, but I like doing this. In fact, we really like doing this. We love your company, guys.
It's a bit of fun.
It's but it's really, really good fun.
Oh yes.
And I've been at YouTube for quite a few years now, and this is probably, it's not the most successful channel I've had by a long chalk, but this is the best channel I've had. In my opinion, and that's just my personal opinion.
Yes.
So the psychedelia video, because I kind of digressed there. When we uploaded that last Sunday morning, because we always upload very, very early Sunday morning, because it does take some time to render, because we film in 4K. YouTube blocked it in its entirety.
I just couldn't believe it.
Now, there's probably many reasons as to why they blocked it, but they just blocked it. Now, yes, it had got copyrighted music on, but I've used copyrighted music for years and years and years and years and years, and my understanding is you can do that because they've got what's called a fair usage policy, and I don't believe that we're outside of that. However, each and every track on that video was blocked, completely blocked. Where it
it's like being locked out of your own house, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and it couldn't be seen in any country, so it was.
Gosh, it's so devastating.
It was, because we film 2 to 3 weeks in advance, and the reason we do that is it gives us time to get everything rendered, everything uploaded, and it makes it a more pleasurable viewing experience for you guys.
Yes.
And the truth of the matter is I ditched the raw files and kept the polished, video, because I believe the polished video was good to go.
That's it. You didn't think otherwise.
So, in a nutshell, what we're going to have to do is refilm that. Now, I could have challenged YouTube and said, look, guys, give us a second chance, but under the current climate in the United Kingdom, with the sort of troubles we've had at the moment, that perhaps wasn't a good idea to challenge social media, because it's just that's just where it's at.
You got shut down even more.
Well, quite probably.
So the prison sentence.
Yeah, whatever your views are, it's the United Kingdom's gone a little bit woke at the moment, so we can only apologise. But we're going to do what we can do. We're definitely not giving up the channel, but we are approaching what we call a summer break. So this week is this video, then we've got a summer break next week, where we're just not going to appear on camera, but we're going to put something on screen, because I think that's fair.
Yes.
So we've got something pre-prepared for that. It won't be really, really long, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Hopefully YouTube won't give us a copyright strike, but going forward, I think well, have I learnt my lesson with copyrighted music? Perhaps not, because I think it's all about the music, this channel,
It is,
and
isn't it?
we want to hear the music, so we're
Oh,
going to
yes.
carry on to the best of our ability. Now, just a little bit of background about us, because I think it's only fair to put our cards on the table at this point in time.
Oh,
Now, one of my things is I'm a musician, and I'm also a producer as well, so film producer, music writer, musician, and I've done that on and off for, well, as long as I can remember.
Same here.
Yeah.
I forget the number of years, but it's been quite a number of years though.
It probably has since my early teens, when I was 11 years old when I first picked up a guitar and learned to play.
Wow.
And being in different sort of rock and roll bands, not very good ones, but all
At
the
least
same.
you've been there and done that.
Yeah, exactly. And I found the production side just a little bit more pleasurable. So I've written music for years. So what we might do is we might rewrite the music, which I've done before on other channels really successfully. Rewrite it, change it, so it kind of bypasses the copyright law.
That's it.
That will
That's all you
mean,
can do,
well,
really,
yeah,
isn't it?
that will mean the videos may take a little bit longer, because the music production is really quite. It's quite to get it good. It's difficult.
It takes a lot longer, doesn't it? It takes time.
It does indeed.
Come
So,
into fruition.
a 3-minute track, I can do a 3-minute track, I can knock out a 3-minute track in probably 3 minutes. But then sometimes it will take me all week to knock out a 3-minute track, because it's just not right. And it's kind of got to flow.
Yes.
So bear with us on that, guys.
Yes.
Because that's it. It's a work in motion, though. Is that not the right thing? It's a what's the word? There's a phrase I'm looking for. I forget the phrase. No, I can't remember either. It's been a long week. Plus the week before I wasn't very well. I had that horrible COVID bug.
The lurgy, didn't we?
Yeah,
I had it
absolutely.
as well.
And I'm still absolutely shattered through that. I'm only just getting my sense of smell and taste back.
Just me and my throat. I was sore throat then, and then last week I'm just
so-
getting over another sore throat.
Absolutely. So we know whose fault that is, don't we? Moonstompers.
Don't look
Mrs.
at me.
Moonstomper.
Don't look at me. Don't look
Well,
at
I don't
me.
want to look at you anymore, funnily enough.
But-
But, there you go. Every time I do, I get germs, funnily enough.
Talk to the hand.
So, what we wanted to do as well, perhaps a recap as well, because we've reached what have we reached now? It's about the 6th month point
Yes.
in this journey, and we've got, I think at this point in time, when I last checked today, we've got 639 subscribers.
Yes.
Which I think, it doesn't sound much, but I think that's amazing. But it's the average YouTube channel will take 18 months to get 1,000 subscribers. So
like that,
we are
yes.
more than on track to do that.
Yes. It's made me happy.
It's made me really happy as well. And we've got 20 whatever videos, I can't remember off the top of my head.
24, I think. 25.
It's probably a bit more than that, it's about 20.
Just for the trivia ones.
It's about 28 till 29
Oh,
with the trivia ones.
just about both.
It's actually 28 till 29.
Okay.
There or thereabouts. But that's not a great deal of videos.
No.
However, the videos we have done, I think, are they're above par, definitely. They're really good value, actually. If you had to pay for those, then that would be okay, I think. But we're not going to ask anybody for money at all. And part of the plan is we're never going to do that. So you'll see some YouTube channels will have Patreon, they'll have things like Buy Me a Coffee, and there's other sort of little tricks of the trade. We are not going to do that.
No.
This is going to remain free to the point of viewing, and I think that's really important.
Definitely.
I think it should be a free platform, and it's social media. It's not professional,
That's it.
and that's just what I think as well.
Me too.
Definitely. So, looking back at the past videos,
Yes.
what would be your favourite video, Mrs. Moonstomper? What would you say was your favourite one to work on?
Yeah. I think the reggae one.
You like the reggae one?
Yes.
I enjoyed that. Now that hasn't got many views.
No, it
but
hasn't.
It's a good video. It's a good journey. It's a good story. But obviously, if you like reggae, then that's good. Now, personally, I like Toy.
Oh yes, like the reggae and the Trojan, the story of Trojan as well.
I like that, but I liked Oi, and
Yes.
I liked This Is Rude Boy.
Oh yeah, the Rude Boy one as
Now,
well.
This Is Rude Boy just went, you know, it didn't go viral, but it got over 10,000 views.
Yes.
And it got over 10,000 views really, really
in
quickly.
quick succession. Yeah.
So, what I would say is that it shows that if 10,000 people view that, that's a potential, in my mind, if they viewed it once, it's a potential 10,000 subs. So if you haven't subscribed, guys, it doesn't cost a penny
What you waiting for?
to hit that sub button. It doesn't cost a penny at all. And to hit the notification bell as well, so when we get a video out, which is normally every Sunday, depending on what part of the world you're sitting in,
Yes.
is when you'll get the notification. So, you know, some guys might get it on Saturday, some might get it late Sunday night, but it's always there or thereabouts. And I think it's just worth the punt.
Yes.
If you don't like it, you know, you can unsubscribe, but you know, it doesn't cost a penny to subscribe. If you want to give it a like, that's brilliant. It helps the algorithms, and comments are absolutely amazing.
They are. They mean a lot to me.
They do mean a lot, and you'll see that everybody who's commented, we've personally replied as well, and it's a bit of a juggle.
Yes.
Because I get up for work at sort of, what time do I get up for work in the
It's
morning?
after 5 in the morning.
There or thereabouts, sometimes even earlier, and I will go and sit in an office all day, which doesn't sound like particularly hard, but it's mentally draining. Then I'll come home and I'll edit videos. But the one thing we'll do is we'll always try and find time to give you a reply.
Yes.
I think that's absolutely fair. I really do. You've bothered to sit there
And view us.
and appreciate it, and we love that.
That's it, giving us a like and commenting.
Absolutely. And even if you don't like it, if we've done something wrong, tell us.
Yeah.
And then
please let us know.
then we know for next time, do we not?
Yes.
So
Of course.
going back to the videos.
Yes.
So you liked reggae, and
Well, all the videos, we enjoy doing our research and looking at all the videos as well and putting it all together.
we do indeed. So the research is as we say, we don't claim to be experts at all. I'm not an expert, you're not an expert.
Oh, no.
It's a passion, it's a hobby, and it's a good bit of fun as well. And we're learning.
I was going to say that we learn along. It's like being back at school. You get your research, sometimes you do your notes, and it's like revising for a test or an exam, isn't it?
Well, so it's like being back at school, apart from you not being caned or dragged by the ear.
Or shouted at them.
Yeah, not that it ever happened to me much, you know. Much.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, but the good thing is, like Mrs. Moonstomper says, we are learning.
All that info, you just got to remember a lot of it.
Yeah, exactly. Now we know our genres,
Oh yes, yes.
but it's the infinite parts. But there's people who have added value to this channel.
Oh yes,
There's you know, lots of subs who put a lot of little things in, little comments, and that's what makes it such a great community.
It does.
And once you subscribe, you're a Moonstomper.
Yeah. Moonstomper
Absolutely, fairly and squarely, and we love that.
We do, yes.
And whether we'll try and get merchandise out or what, we haven't quite worked out the sort of the logistics, what works, what doesn't work.
We're still pondering on it, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Yeah.
So if you've got ideas of what you'd like to see or what you want us to do, in the comments below, guys.
Yes.
This is your channel. It's for you guys, and it's also for us, because do you know what? I actually enjoy watching them back.
Yeah, oh gosh, yes.
I actually enjoy it because I forget what I've said.
Okay.
Because I'm such a blabbermouth.
We watch them on the TV sometimes from sat down. If I have my iPad with me, I watch it on there. I have my phone as well.
Yeah. I do,
Just keep watching it, watching all the different ones.
Just give it a watch back, and and the idea is we learn together, we laugh together, and we just come together as a great big family.
That's it, draw inspiration off each other as well.
Absolutely, but the most inspiration we draw from is you guys.
Yes.
Because it's, you know, your experiences, your worldly experiences, and you're from all parts of the world as well. So, you know, United States of America, South America, there's 2 continents, Europe, Australasia, there's 4 continents.
Yes.
Which is absolutely astounding. It really, really is.
Germany as well. That's
Germany. Well,
Germany.
that's in Europe actually. So that's one of the 4 continents. But that, let me tell you about geography, Mrs. Moonstopper.
Shut up.
Typical female, like. No, just joking, guys. Yeah. I guess I'll pay for that later. Right. So.
Go on.
Right. So. For the future of the channel. Right, so as we mentioned, it might look a little bit different in terms of music. Right, what we'd like from you guys, if you can, right, is, do you think the music? Yeah, well, actually, no, I'll sack that question because the music is important. Do you want to hear more music? Yes or no?
Let us know, please.
Yeah,
yes.
I think you do.
Yes.
If you want us to remake the music, remix the music, then that's something I'm quite happy to do. It might just take a bit longer until I get my actual mojo. In fact, when I get a week off or something, a few days off, I can do a batch of different sort of remixes,
Different tunes.
which I've done for years and years and years. So remixing is one of my sort of that's one of my things.
He's a remix master.
Not a remix master, you know. But what we do is we make remakes as well.
Yes.
So what was the last video? Was it?
Well, we put out the Scooters.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the last track on that, which was Gorillas, wasn't it?
Oh, the ending, yes.
Clint Eastwood.
But
I remade that track from
You did,
scratch.
yes.
I remade that track and it didn't get a copyright because I made it slightly different.
Yes.
And then the algorithms of YouTube, they don't pick that up as an original track.
No,
If that makes sense. But it's, you know...
I did like that remix. The gunshots and
it was okay.
And the donkey singing.
It was okay. But there you go, yeah.
Yes.
So, what's the next video that's coming up? Apart from next week. Next week's just going to be a sort of standalone video, but what's the video after that?
I'm doing the Scooter girls and boys clothing, the attire.
The attire. So, I can't remember which, right, for the life of me, I can't remember which subscriber said or reminded us that we've got to look at the clothing, the jackets, the boots, the of which we
what the outerwear,
the So the MA1 jackets, Harringtons,
the flight jacket. Oh, you said the MA1s.
Yeah, different Dr. Martens, English or the sort of probably the Chinese made ones, whatever they are now. But we're going to look at that attire.
Yes.
You know, is an Alpha Industries MA1 for the £200, $200 you pay, is that 3 times as good as a cheap MA1? And then
the question.
Different Harringtons.
Yes.
Is a £20 Harrington as good as a £400 Harrington? Are British docks as good as Chinese docks, and Chinese docks as good as British docks?
Lemon drizzle, do you contain nuts?
Oh, Jesus. Christ almighty. Yeah, I've got nothing to say about that whatsoever. But yeah, you can see what I have to cope with. So, and then after that as well. So, right, the other thing I wanted to mention was, do you like the current direction of the channel? So the original channel, the scope was always within two-tone ska, Northern Soul, Skinhead, Motown, that type of thing. Do you like it just within that scope, or do you want us to jump out of that scope? Now we've jumped out of that scope a couple of times.
Yes.
So we had Peacocks of Rock, did we not?
We did, the rock and roll.
Yeah.
Richard and
I couldn't resist that.
I know.
I couldn't resist that. It was burning me.
I enjoyed making that.
Yeah.
So enjoyed that.
I just couldn't resist it. Okay, I noticed from the views it wasn't what I call a rip-roaring success. But from my personal point of view, I really enjoyed it.
Yes, I did.
Because it was something different.
Way different.
The psychedelia one,
yes.
that was completely outside the remit, I think. But it fits within the 60s. So we are going to redo that, as I mentioned earlier.
Yes.
But it will be slightly different.
Start all over again. Dang.
But I've still got the graphics and the ending and the start.
Yes.
And the central bit, it just means I'll have to cut out yourself and we'll have to sit there and redo it again. But do you know what? Take two, it'll be twice as good.
Yes, go on.
I think so.
Something to get our teeth into again.
Apart from a glass of water by the side of the bed at night. Not that you've got false teeth, but I hope you don't.
I might do.
Well, if you have one,
you'll never
in the
know.
30 odd years we've known each other, well, there you go, who knows?
Things that make you go,
Yeah. So, have you got anything else, Mrs. Moonstomper?
I was going to talk about like the trivia, the quizzes that we put out. I enjoyed making those as well.
I enjoyed those. Now, for some reason, those weren't a success.
Not really.
But I think what we need to do is look at. So we are going to look at a Christmas special, and we've got that kind of planned at the moment, but we're not sure how that's going to pan out. So we're not going to say what it is. Then we're going to look at other things as well, such as Halloween.
Yes.
And then any other festivals you can think of that would be
of interest to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep them peeled.
Yeah, absolutely. But try and steer away from the religion if you can.
I know.
And race riots, obviously.
This wokery, jiggery, pokery nonsense.
Exactly. Shush, you'll get locked up for your thoughts. 3 years in jail for you.
God, take me away now.
Or me, probably, actually. So, yeah.
It just wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah. What we'll say is, watch this space for next week. It'll be a shorter one. After that, we'll be back refreshed with an absolute bang. We're going to do the clothing one.
Yes.
We've got a bit more style. And guys, if you want us to change the format, if you could think of a better format, if you wanted just a topical show with different little sort of slices in. So, and that was the original intention of Moonstompers.
Oh, I see.
But somehow it just panned out into
the way
it panned out the way it does it now, and that was never the intention. The intention was a 30-minute show with a music section, a scooters section, and a fashion section.
Oh yes.
And then entertainment section. So where the latest rallies were, where the latest events were, concerts, who was touring, that type of thing. And it was going to be a typical sort of magazine programme, but it didn't pan out like that. If you like that idea, we'd be happy to listen to that. So guys, it's your channel. You're the ones who subscribed, so you let us know in the comments what you think, and we're always open to ideas. Always
open to different ideas.
Absolutely.
New ideas, different ideas.
There you go.
Tomato.
Yeah. So, anything else, Mrs. Moonstomper, that you can think of?
Not if you can't think of anything.
Well, no, I can't think of much because I've got a pea brain, obviously, but you know.
No, you don't.
There you go. So, anything else now?
No.
No. Oh, there you go. What a shock. I was expecting a funny, but obviously not.
Yeah.
Mrs. Moonstomper doesn't have a funny.
Oh, mange two, Rodney. Voulez-vous? I got you then. I got you, Rodders.
Right. So, guys, yeah, until the next time.
Till next time.
Peace
I'll
out.
leave you.
Y'all know me, still the same OG, but I've been low-key, hated on by most these niggas with no cheese, no deals and no G's, no wheels and no keys, no boats, no snowmobiles and no skis. Mad at me cause I can finally afford to provide my family with groceries. Got a crib with a studio and it's all full of tracks, to add to the wall full of plaques, hanging up in the office and back of my house like trophies. Did y'all think I'ma let my dough freeze? Ho please, you better bow down on both knees. Who you think taught you to smoke trees? Who you think brought you to ODs? Easy E's, Ice Cubes and DOCs, the Snoop D-O double G's, and the group that said motherfuck the police. Gave you a tape full of dope beats to bump when you stroll through in your hood. And when your album sales wasn't doing too good, who's the doc that he told you to go see? Y'all better listen up closely. All you niggas that said that I turn pop or the firm flop, y'all are the reason that Dre ain't been getting no sleep. So fuck y'all, all of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. Y'all are gonna keep fucking around with me and turn me back to the old me.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. So what do you say to somebody you hate, or anyone trying to bring trouble your way? Wanna resolve things in the front of your way? Just study your tape of NWA. One day I was walking by with a Walkman on, when I caught a guy, give me an awkward eye. Strangled him off in the parking lot, but it's dark and I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. I'm harder than me trying to park a Dodge, but I'm drunk as fuck, right next to a humongous truck in a two-car garage. Hopping out with two broken legs, trying to walk it off. Fuck you too, bitch, call the cops. I'ma kill you and them loud-ass motherfucking barking dogs. And when the cops came through, me and Dre stood next to a burnt-down house, with a can full of gas and a handful of matches, but still weren't found out. Right here, so from here on out, it's the chronic too. Starting the day, and tomorrow's a new. And I'm still local enough to choke you to death with a Charleston chew. Chicka 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 Slim Shady, hotter than a set of twin babies. And a Mercedes Benz with the windows up when the tip goes up to the mid-80s. Calling men ladies, sorry doc, but I've been crazy. There's no way that you can save me. It's okay, go with him, Haley. Everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
If it was up to me, you motherfuckers stop coming up to me with your hands out, looking up to me like you want something free. When my last CD was out, you wasn't bumping me, but now that I got this little company, everybody wanna come to me like it was some disease. But you won't get a crow from me, cause I'm from the streets of... I told them all the little gangsters, who you think helped mold them all? Now you wanna run around talking about guns like I ain't got none. What you think I sold them all? Cause I stay well off. Now all I get is hate mail all day saying Dre fell off. What? Cause I've been in the lab with a pen in the pad trying to get this damn label off. I ain't having that. This is the millennium of aftermath. It ain't gonna be nothing after that. So give me one more platinum plaque and fuck rap, you can have it back. So where's all the mad rappers at? It's like a jungle in this habitat. But all you savage cats know that I was strapped with gats when you were cuddling a cabbage patch.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.